जो पाओ तुमसे पाओ, जो देवा उसमें हर्षाओ। कुछ रहे न मेरा अपनापन, कुछ रहे न मेरा अपनापन। मैंने सर्वस्व चढ़ाया है, मेरे सर्वस्व चढ़ाया है। जगदम्बिके जय जय, जगजननी माँ, जय माँ, जय माँ, जय माँ, जगदम्बिके जय जय, जगजननी माँ, जगदम्बिके जय जय, जगजननी।
Mic test 1 2. Test 1 2. Namaste. Sitaram. Jai Sitaram. Good night to everyone here. As we begin another evening of Satsang for our Bhai Danny, we welcome you all here on behalf of the entire Lall Parivar. We thank you for your continued support. Thank you, Grandpa, for the opening bhajan to get us started. We'll have some opening pratana, some prayers by Pundit Lall while he's getting set up. As we did last night, we have some streaming services available for those who cannot be here. Thank you, Tanuja and Molly. We have Facebook streaming on the East West Connection Facebook page. We have YouTube streaming for those who are not able to access Facebook on the East West Connection YouTube page, eastwestconnectionfl.com. I thank you all who subscribed. As per our request, we were able to meet the minimum requirements to be able to broadcast live on a laptop. Believe it, there's different requirements YouTube has for streaming live on a laptop, and then there's also another requirement that they have for streaming on a mobile device, and we haven't reached that yet. But nevertheless, we're recording on both, streaming on both. So please share links with your friends and family, and ask them if they would like to be a part of this satsang. Oh, okay. So I believe someone has to leave. So before we do the opening prayers, Punditji will just ask her to give her bhajan. Auntie Sandra, I see. Okay. Can we get a mic and a mic stand? Yeah.
मैं एक नन्हा सा, मैं एक छोटा सा बच्चा, मैं भी तुम्हारी संतान, प्रभु जी मेरे लाज रखो। मैं एक नन्हा सा, मैं एक छोटा सा बच्चा हूँ, तुम हो बड़े बलवान, प्रभु जी मेरे लाज रखो। मैं एक नन्हा सा, मैंने सुना है तुम ना यहाँ पे, लाखों से दुख काले, मेरा दुख भी तान सुजान, चक्र सुदर्शन वाले। मैंने सुना है तुम ना यहाँ पे, लाखों से दुख ताड़े, मेरा दुख भी कान सुजान, चक्र सुदर्शन वाले। मैं एक नन्हा सा, मैं एक छोटा सा बच्चा हूँ, मुझ पे धरो कुछ ध्यान, प्रभु जी मेरे लाज रखो। मैं एक नन्हा सा, तुमको दयालु आप न समझेंगे, मैंने आज पुकारा, मुझे निर्बल से हाथ पकड़ लो, दे दो नाथ सहारा। तुमको दयालु आप न समझेंगे, मैंने आज पुकारा, मुझे निर्बल से हाथ पकड़ लो, दे दो नाथ सहारा। मैं एक नन्हा सा, मैं एक छोटा सा बच्चा हूँ, मैं भी तुम्हारे संतान, प्रभु जी मेरे लाज रखो। मैं एक नन्हा सा, मैं आया हूँ आज तुम्हारे द्वार पे आस लगाए, ऐसा कोई जत न करो प्रभु, सास की आज ना आए। मैं आया हूँ आज तुम्हारे द्वार पे आस लगाए, ऐसा कोई जत न करो प्रभु, सास को आज ना आए। मैं एक नन्हा सा, तुम हो बड़े बलवान, प्रभु जी मेरे लाज रखो, 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 प्रभु जी मेरे लाज रखो।
Just show me how to use it too. Thank you very much, Auntie Ji. I'll ask Pundit Ji to lead us in opening prayers. I'd like to say also namaste to Pundit Ji Ramakrishna.
I will ask Panditji to do the opening instead, and then I will come back. Yeah. And devotees, Ram Ram to each and every one of you. This evening, let us focus all of our attention to God Almighty. As Lord Krishna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, he tells Arjuna, my son, live you may, but go we must. I don't like to use the word die. Because what dies, the sharir, the body dies. The Atma is avinashi. The Atma is indestructible. So this evening, we're all here to show our love, our support to this family, and also to that Atma. For the short period of time that he's been on this earth, he has done a lot of work, a lot of good community service for the local temples, for the community, for our ashram as well too. And for that, we show our gratitude. Let us all join together as we pray as one big family for this Atma and for the benefit of this family as well too. Let us all join. Hari Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunatu Sahaviryam Karvavahe Tejasvinavadetamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Hari Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Om Satyam Shivam Sundaram Tapah Siddhabhiragam Yogeshwaram Yogirajam Yogacharyam Namamyaham Bhyagaram Bharam Daram Devam Shulahastam Subhairavam Namami Tvam Mahadevam Divya Jyoti Vibhushitam. Om Yam Brahma Varunindra Rudra Martaha Stunvanti Divyestave Vedhe Sangha Padhakramopanishade Ghayanti Yam Samaga Dhyana Vastitatargatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyantam Navidu Sura Suragana Devaya Tasme Namaha. Om Tat Purushaya Vidamahi Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. Hari Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Pandit Ji Manilal, and thank you, Pandit Ji Ramakrishna, for that wonderful opening prayer. Bhayo Berno, Pandit Ji's, and loved ones, friends, family of Danny Lall, namaste once again. As I mentioned at the beginning, we're continuing our wake here this evening, and we are joined for a third night. The first night, when we were here, it was primarily Danny's friends, East West Connection, and of course Pundit with a wonderful presentation Friday that gave most of the contributions. Last night we had many others, different individuals giving their contributions. And tonight we hope to allow others to share their bhajans, their words, their memories for Danny. I'm filling in this evening for my bhai Panditji Rakesh, who will be here a little bit later. And I ask all of the musicians, the singers, to please allow those who may be coming for the first time or maybe have not gotten a chance to participate. Just know that we're trying to accommodate everyone. Danny touched so many lives, and there were so many people who want to come out and express their love for what he did for them in the time that he was here on earth. So I'd like to ask Mataji to give us her bhajan. And then after, I'll ask Grandpa to give us another bhajan. And then we'll go. If there's anyone that would like to sing, if you would like to just come sit here and or maybe give me a signal or something, thank you so much.
Sitaram, everyone. My deepest sympathy to my dear son. I miss you so much. And sorry I couldn't fulfill the promise I made that after you get married, I'll dance. It didn't happen the way. Dhanya ghari ki aaj, धन्य सरस्वती माँ धनी धनी शकल समान अरे धन्य सरस्वती माँ धनी धनी शकल समान सांच भये घर आए ना कन्हैया सांच भये घर आए ना कन्हैया हरि आए ना कन्हैया आए ना कन्हैया सांच के घर आए ना कन्हैया हर रोवे बचरू बहर रोवे गैया हर रोवे बचरू बहर रोवे गैया हर रोवे बचरू बहर रोवे गैया सांझ ये घर आए ना कन्हैया सांझ भये घर आए ना कन्हैया नदिया किनारे रोवे जसोमती मैया 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 सांझ भये घर आए ना कन्हैया सांझ भये घर आए ना कन्हैया सांझ भये घर आए ना कन्हैया
Dhanyavad, Mataji. I'll ask Navita ji to lead us in a bhajan.
भगवान मेरी नैया उस पार लगा देना। भगवान मेरी नैया उस पार लगा देना। जब तक कोई आया है आगे से निभा देना। भगवान मेरी नैया उस पार लगा देना। जब तक तो निभाया है आगे भी निभा देना। हम दीन दुखी निर्बल नित नाम रहे प्रतिपल। ओझी हो हम दीन दुखी निर्बल नित नाम रहे प्रतिपल। ये सोच दरस दोगे प्रभु आज हमारे को। भगवान मेरी नैया उस पार लगा देना। जब तक तो निभाया है आगे भी निभा देना। तुम शांति सुधा करो तुम ज्ञान दिवा करो भगवान। तुम शांति सुधा करो तुम ज्ञान दिवा करो। हम चुकी मोती तुम मान सरोवर हो। भगवान मेरी नैया उस पार लगा देना। जब तक तो निभाया है आगे भी निभा देना। भगवान मेरी नैया उस पार लगा देना। जब तक तो निभाया है आगे भी निभा देना।
Vaishnavi, okay. Yeah. Well, as Navita ji is there, maybe with Vaishnavi we can hear you, and then we'll hear Grandpa.
कौशल्यानन्दन परमानन्द आनन्द कौशल्यानन्दन परमानन्द आनन्द कौशल्यानन्दन परमानन्द आनन्द कौशल्यानन्दन परमानन्द आनन्द जय श्रीदेश परमेश्वरा जय प्रशान्ति साईश्वरा श्रीदेश परमेश्वरा जय प्रशान्ति साईश्वरा जय श्रीदेश परमेश्वरा जय प्रशान्ति साईश्वरा श्रीदेश परमेश्वरा जय प्रशान्ति साईश्वरा जय कौशल्यानन्दन परमानन्द आनन्द कौशल्यानन्दन परमानन्द आनन्द जय मङ्गल पावनना जय सुन्दर वैदेहीरा 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 जय सुन्दर साईश्वरा जय सुन्दर साईश्वरा जय सुन्दर साईश्वरा सुन्दर साईश्वरा जय कौशल्यानन्दन परमानन्द आनन्द कौशल्यानन्दन परमानन्द आनन्द जय श्रीदेश परमेश्वरा जय प्रशान्ति साईश्वरा जय श्रीदेश परमेश्वरा जय प्रशान्ति साईश्वरा जय कौशल्यानन्दन परमानन्द आनन्द परमानन्द आनन्द जय मङ्गल पावनना जय सुन्दर वैदेहीरा जय मङ्गल पावनना जय सुन्दर वैदेहीरा जय सुन्दर साईश्वरा जय सुन्दर साईश्वरा सुन्दर साईश्वरा जय कौशल्यानन्दन परमानन्द आनन्द परमानन्द आनन्द परमानन्द आनन्द परमानन्द आनन्द परमानन्द आनन्द
if you could, Grandpa, just one quick second. If when you sing, if you could just maybe announce who you are, because maybe everyone might not know your name. Everybody knows who the Bengal Tiger is, so he doesn't need any introduction. Over to you, Grandpa.
वृक्षा कबहू नहीं पल बाक है, नदी ना संचे नीर, परमारथ के कारणे साधुन डरे शरीर. The writer is telling us, the tree do not eat its own fruit that it bears, nor the river does not drink its own water. Similarly, a good person is born in this world as a human being to work for the good of others. नाई तेरा नाई मेरा, नाई तेरा नाई मेरा, मंदिर है भगवान का, पानी उसी का, भूमि उसी की, सब कुछ उसी महान का. नाई तेरा नाई मेरा, मंदिर है भगवान का, पानी उसका, की, सब कुछ महान का. नाई तेरा नाई मेरा. हम सब के खिलौने उसी के खेल रहा करता रे, खेल रहा करता रे. उस ज्योति सब में चमके, सब में उसका प्यार रे, सब में उसका प्यार रे. मन मंदिर में दर्शन कर ले, उन प्राणों के प्राण का, आने उसका, भूमि उसी की, सब कुछ उसी महान का. नाई तेरा नाई मेरा. तीर्थ जाए मंदिर जाए, गजन दे वो मनाई रे, अनगिन दे वो मनाई रे. दीन रूप में राम सामने, एक नयन फिराय रे, एक नयन फिराय रे. मन की आंखें खुल जाए तू क्या करना है ज्ञान का पानी उसी का उसी की सब कुछ उसी महान का नाई तेरा नाई मेरा कौन है ऊंचा कौन है नीचा सब है एक समान रे सब में एक समान रे प्रेम ज्योति जगा हृदय में सब में प्रभु पहचान रे सब में प्रभु पहचान रे चरण हृदय को चरण में राखो हरि बोले नादान का पानी उसी का भूमि उसी की सब कुछ उसी महान का नाई तेरा नाई मेरा मंदिर है भगवान का पानी उसी का भूमि उसी की सब कुछ उसी महान का सब कुछ उसी महान का सब कुछ उसी महान का
धन्यवाद.
नाई तेरा नाई मेरा. This world is regarded as a mandir, and no part of it belongs to you or me. The water is his, so is the earth. Indeed, everything belongs to him. We are all his toys, and he's played with us. It is by his light. It is by his light we survive, and all he enjoys love. I pray that I will have his darshan in my mind, for he is the source of all life. We all have gone to pilgrimage and mandirs and have prayed in numerous forms to that one God, but whom, when Rama approaches us in the form of a poor man, we turn our eyes away. If we do not open the mind, the eyes, then what is the purpose of meditation and progress? Who is high? Who is low? We are all equal in his presence. With love and light in our heart, we can all recognize that God. O Lord, I'm innocent and childlike. Please accept all of us. Please accept all of us in your shelter. Thank you.
Dhanyavad, Grandpa. Grandpa, you still sound the same as you did when we were always practicing in Danny's room. And it's such a blessing to always hear you and see you. Thank you so much. I'll ask Uncle Jailal to give us a rendition. And then I'll ask Mataji, Auntie Chan, and then Kimraj to give us a bhajan.
उड़ जाएगा उड़ जाएगा रे हंस अकेला दिन दो पल दर्शन मेला उड़ जाएगा रे हंस अकेला दिन दो पल दर्शन मेला राजा भी जाएगा जो भी जाएगा, राजा भी जाएगा जो भी जाएगा, गुरु भी जाएगा चेला, गुरु भी जाएगा चेला, उड़ जाएगा, उड़ जाएगा, उड़ जाएगा रे हंस अकेला, दिन धोपल दर्शन मेला। माता पिता भाई बंधु भी जाएंगे, माता पिता भाई बंधु भी जाएंगे, और रुपयो कथैला, और रुपयो कथैला, उड़ जाएगा, उड़ जाएगा, उड़ जाएगा रे हंस अकेला, दिन धोपल दर्शन मेला। तन भी जाएगा मन भी जाएगा, तन भी जाएगा मन भी जाएगा, तू क्यों भैया है गेला, तू क्यों भैया है गेला, उड़ जाएगा, उड़ जाएगा, उड़ जाएगा रे हंस अकेला, दिन धोपल दर्शन मेला, उड़ जाएगा रे हंस अकेला, दिन धोपल दर्शन मेला, दिन धोपल दर्शन मेला, दिन धोपल दर्शन मेला।
Thank you very much, Uncle Jailal. Can we pass her, Mataji, that microphone, please? As I mentioned in the beginning, we would like to give those the opportunity who have not had a chance to sing in any of the previous nights. So please bear with us as we try to spread it around a little bit. I'll ask Mataji and then Kimraj to be on standby.
ईश्वर सत्य है, सत्य ही जीव है। ईश्वर तुम्हें दयालु, दुख दूर कर हमारा, तेरी शरण में आया। प्रभु जी दिए सहारा, प्रभु जी दिए सहारा. Very, very sad occasion because Nafisa and her sons come to Surya Mandir very often, and we meet and we talk and we sing and many things. So this is a very, very sad occasion for me and my husband, on behalf of my husband, for that. Okay. हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें दो प्यार, तू ईश्वर प्यारा दुनिया में एक सहारा. हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें दो प्यार, तू ईश्वर प्यारा दुनिया में एक सहारा. दुनिया में एक सहारा हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें दो ज्ञान तू ईश्वर प्यारा दुनिया में एक सहारा दिल मेरा तो यहाँ कहता है दिल मेरा तो यहाँ कहता है तू मन मंदिर में रहता है दिन रात भटक रहा मैं डर डर मारा दुनिया में एक सहारा हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें तो ज्ञान तू ईश्वर प्यारा दुनिया में एक सहारा पापों से भग हमें बचा पापों से भगवान हमें बचा वेदों का सच्चा भक्त बना पखंड झूठा से सबकी करे किनारा दुनिया में एक सहारा हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें तो ज्ञान तू ईश्वर प्यारा दुनिया में एक सहारा मझधार में है तेरा मेरा मझधार में है तेरा मेरा कृपा कर आसरा है तेरा नंदलाल पाप में बेटा जीवन जाया दुनिया में एक सहारा हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें तो ज्ञान तू ईश्वर प्यारा दुनिया में एक सहारा दुनिया में एक सहारा And the bhajan says the boat of my life is caught up in the on the current. I pray to you to extend to me all your help and support.
Thank you so much, Mataji. I'll ask Kamraj to give us the next rendition. Then I'll ask Sira to give it after him. As I mentioned again, we're trying to get as many people to sing here tonight as possible. It's a very difficult task, and I'll tell you right now, you probably, actually, I'm sure, there was no egos in East-West Connection, believe it or not, no abhiman. We all try to work together. So if you're bajanga 5, 6 verse, maybe just sing maybe 2, right, to help out, please. And that way we can continue the evening flowing, and we get as many people to share their contributions for our brother Danny. So over to Kamraj, and then we'll have Sira, and then I want to say, as Kamraj is still, we have so many pundits, as my brother Rakesh mentioned last night. We have so many pundits, and another pundit just walked in. Namaste, Panditji Rewa. So many pundits. My brother, Panditji Satesh Adonat, Panditji Omesh, Pandit Ramakrishna, as we mentioned, Panditji Mulilal. So we want to give the Panditjis an opportunity as well. So after Sira, I'll ask Panditji Omesh to get something, a contribution ready, and we'll take it from there.
Salam, everybody. I'd like to give my deepest condolences from me on behalf of my family to everyone and East West Connection. I'll do my best with this rendition, so please forgive me for any mistakes. Kabira, jab hum पैदा हुए जग हंसे हम रोए ऐसी करनी कर चलो हम हंसे जग रोए छधरिया छधरिया जीने रे जीने के नाम नाम रस बीने छधरिया जीने रे जीने के नाम नाम रस बीने छधरिया जीने रे अष्ट कमल का सर का बनाया पांच तत्व की भूमि छतरिया पांच तत्व की भूमि अष्ट कमल का सर का बनाया पांच तत्व की भूमि छतरिया पांच तत्व की भूमि नौरस मासा बनन को लाके नौरस मासा बनन को लाके मूरत मेरी जीने छतरिया जी मेरे जीने के राम नाम रस भीने छतरिया जी मेरे शारे और शंका मत करियो ये तो दिन तुमको दीने छतरिया ये तो दिन तुमको दीने शारे और शंका मत करियो ये तो दिन तुमको दीने छतरिया ये तो दिन तुमको दीने मूर्ख लोग वेद नहीं जाने मूर्ख लोग वेद नहीं जाने ये दो दिन मेरी जीने छतरिया जीने रे के नाम रस जीने छतरिया जीने रे जीने
ध्रुव प्रहलाद सुदामने ओदि छदरिया ध्रुव प्रहलाद सुदामने ओदि छदरिया शुद्ध में निर्मल कीने छदरिया शुद्ध में निर्मल कीने दास कबीर दास कबीर ने ऐसी आदि दास कबीर ने ऐसी आदि ये सुनती गनधर की नेत दरिया जीने रे जीने के राम नाम 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 रस पीने चदरिया जीने रे जीने जीने रे जीने जीने रे जीने.
Thank you so much, Kimraj. Over to Sira.
गोविंद नाम लेकर मेरे प्राण तन से निकले मेरे प्राण तन से निकले इतना तो करना स्वामी
Thank you very much. Over to Punditji Umesh. I heard that Punditji Raju is outside. So Punditji, if you could please come to the front here. We would definitely want to hear from you a little bit later.
Check 1 2. गतिर बरता प्रभु साक्षी निवासा शरणं सुरत प्रहलयस्तानम निदानं बीजमह्ययम् हरि ओम नमो नारायण ओम नमो नारायण हरि ओम नमो नारायण हरि ओम नमो नारायण इतनी शक्ति हमें देन दाता मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना इतनी शक्ति हमें देन दाता मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना इतनी शक्ति हमें देन दाता मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना दूर अज्ञान के हो
ज्ञान की रोशनी दे, हर बुराई से बच के रहे हम, जितनी भी दे बड़ी जिंदगी दे, बैर होना किसी का किसी से, भावना मन हर एक मन का कोना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना। हम न सोचे हमें क्या मिला है, हम ये सोच किया क्या है अर्पण, फूल खुशियों के बाटे सभी को, सबका जीवन ही बन जाए मधुबन, अपनी करुणा को जल तू बहा दे, कर दे पावन हर एक मन का कोना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, इतनी शक्ति हमें देना दाता, मन का विश्वास कमजोर होना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना, हम चले नेक रास्ते पे हमसे भूल कर भी कोई भूल होना। हरि ओम नमो नारायण, ओम नमो नारायण, हरि ओम नमो नारायण, हरि ओम नमो नारायण.
Thank you so much, Pandit Ji Umesh. I'll ask Pandit Munilal to please give us his contribution. I know he's prepared something very special this evening. And while Pandit Ji is getting set up, Daman, I heard of the Bermuda Triangle before, but I never really hear about a Bermuda trapezoid. I think that's what this is, right? When you go to a concert, sorry if you didn't get it, a trapezoid shaped like this. That's what that shapes like. Anyways, thank you. I appreciate that. Anyways, when you go to a concert, right? You pay an arm and a leg to sit right up front, but for some reason, we have an empty space here. Please come forward and sit. Panditji is about to give his contribution for this evening. I invite you all to please come here and let's fill in the space. If you're especially sitting on the ground over there or in the back in the lanai, we ask that you please come forward. I'll ask Panditji Munilal to give us his contribution, and then I'll ask Panditji Ramakrishna. We have a series of Panditjis that are here. I'll ask Pandit Ramakrishna, Pandit Amar, Panditji Rewa. I believe Pandit Ravi is here, and Pandit Raju is also here. Ask all of them to be on standby. Thank you.
Hey Ram, Namaskar, everyone, and Sitaram. This evening, again, we have come together to sing the praises of the divine. Ram ka naam setu hai. In this age of Kali Yuga, singing, of course, is the easiest way to reach the Lord. So I will sing. The words are very, very simple. One of Jagjit's very, very special selection. Please, I would like to sing, and please repeat, everyone, the song after me. Everyone. तू ही माता, तू ही पिता है,
तू ही पिता है,
तू ही माता, तू ही पिता है,
तू ही पिता है,
तू ही तो है राधा का श्याम, तेरा तेरा everyone.
तेरा तेरा
तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी,
तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी,
तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी,
तू अंतर्यामी सबका स्वामी,
तेरे चरणों में चारों धाम,
तेरा 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 तेरा
ओ भजने राम सीताराम,
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 राम 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 भजने राम राम राम,
राम राम राम
राम
राम
राम राम भजने राम राम राम,
राम भजने राम राम
राम राम राम सीता राम राम
राम राम सीताराम
राम 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 भजने राम राम,
राम भजने राम
राम राम राम सीता राम राम राम,
सीताराम
all together, Ram 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 Sita Ram Ram Ram,
राम राम Ram Ram Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram Ram Sita Ram 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 Sita Ram Ram
Ram Ram Bhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Raja Ramachandra Bhagwan ki jai. Before I give the mic, I was asked to do Ramayana, but tonight, my dear friends, I don't feel it's the forum for it, because I believe there are so many pundits, and I get scared when everyone walk with the books. So I will choose whenever I come back again, when after the funeral, I will do justice, because, of course, my dear friends, I respect time. And my guru always tell me, use your discretion when you have other pundits and other singers. You always stop before they ask you to stop. And therefore, my dear friends, all I can say, I'll sing just one verse to fulfill the goal of one chaupai, and let us all sing together this wonderful verse. And then I'll ask my daughter, who will sing her first song with me. This is our first duet, Sakshi. And then I'll hand the mic over to our respected singers and pundits. May the great Atma of Odaya Daniji be in that blissful state. He is very happy. You can feel the energy. As I said the first night, this does not feel like a wake. It feels like a waking up. You know, it feels a beautiful energy of a yajna because of the love we are sharing here together. So I will sing this one chaupai and then one song, and then, of course. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Everyone together. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Rama
Jai Jai Ram.
सिया राम में सब जग जाई, हाँ सिया राम में सब जग जाई, करहूँ प्रणाम जोरी जुग पानी। ओ श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम
Jai Jai Ram.
रघुकुल रीत सदा चली आई, प्राण न जाए वर वचन न जाए। Everyone, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम, श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। सब ही सुलभ सब दिन सब देसा, सेवत सादर समन कले सारवन। श्री राम जय राम Shri Ram Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Rama, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. सब ही सुलभ सब दिन सब देसा सैवत सादर समन कलेसा. 1 minute, my dear friends, this verse. Sab hi sulabh sab din sab desa sevat sadar saman kalesa describe the life of Daniji, who never says no unless he is booked. Always there in the community. Sabahi sulabha. Sabahi means every day. Sulabha means transformation. Sabahi sulabha sabha. Dinner every day. Our lives should serve someone. Whether it's our puppy, whether it's our animals, the trees, water the plants, say good hello to the morning and the neighbor. They may not tell you good morning, but still be a good person anyway and raise your hands, my dear friends, and say hello. You see, the problem in our Indian tradition is that we wait for others to offer gratitude to us. Why not we instead offer gratitude? You see, gratitude should be without an attitude. Then it will carry you to that altitude. You see? So therefore, brothers and sisters, this verse is saying, Sabba hi sulabha sabba din sabba desa. Say what? We all know what is say what, everybody? Say what means? Yes, last time one lady said it was my husband's name. I said, no, not say what, say what. Say what means? Service. One word we must all learn, service, like Hanumanji, Parupakar. We came here for the family, for Dani, for the good energy. None of us came here with an idea of a dollar bill in our hearts or minds. Isn't it, Panditji? We have never thought of a dollar bill because we came here free of our own desire to be here to support. My dear friends, I would strongly suggest in this verse, always perform an action selflessly without being told. Always give more. Like the lady last week, give $20 and took back $19.99 from the RT money. Not like that. Give freely. Give freely, friends, and the universe is going to give you back so much more. That is tonight's secret. Do not tell anybody. If you want to have the universe of abundance in your life, fame, name, claim, no shame. Take all the same. Brothers and sisters, act without any kind of selfish motive. So the verse is saying, I can take one verse and read for the whole night. No. But it says beautifully, sometimes it's good to do things free. When you're in the airport, there's an older lady looking for a change, surprise her and buy that coffee for her. Someone with a toll, pay the toll for them. But be careful. If you're saying you're going to purchase everything in the front car, then you don't know if the dollar bill in Dunkin' may come up $250. So if I were you, try to have a reasoning ability when you say you're paying for the car in service to someone. We have to use our logic. I feel this verse is so important tonight that Dani was always a sevak, serving, never asked for anything much. You know, probably he knew his time on earth. And he did this to teach all of us how to be selfless and loving like him. Sabahi sulabh sabadin sabadesa sevat sadar every day. Saman kalesa. Kalesa means all our difficulties and bad luck is going to remove when we do service to humanity. Service to man is service to All answer na. Service to man is service to God. Therefore, I feel we should sing back this verse, right? Yes or no? Well, let's all sing together, no? Shri Ram Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Rama सब ही सुलभ सब दिल जब देसा सेवत सादर समन कलेसा श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय सब ही सुलभ सब दिन सब देसा सेवत सादर समन कलेसा श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय सीताराम जय श्री राम ओ राम श्री राम सीता श्री राम सीता राम बोलो जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय सीता राम जय सीता राम जय सीताराम जय सीताराम हे राम प्रभु राम श्री राम सीताराम श्री राम सीता all together everyone जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री सीताराम जय सीताराम जय सीताराम जय सीताराम जय सीताराम बोलो राजा रामचंद्र भगवान की जय may Lord Sri Ram be with all of us. And may Dani continue to dance with Lord Rama and Lord Krishna in his journey that will never, undoubtedly, create that unity, moksha, oneness with the Lord. I ask Sachi to join with me, and then we will, of course, listen to our singers and our pundits this evening. Please enjoy this selection, everyone. This is from the movie Kal Ho Na Ho, everyone. And you know, it's everybody's favorite Shah Rukh. Me not Shah Rukh tonight, you know, me just a singer. So, the song sings, Har ghadi badal rahi hai roop zindagi. Life changes its beauty each time. Chao hai kabhi kabhi hai dhoop zindagi. Sometimes darkness, sometimes light. Chahe jo tumhe pure din se. Therefore, no one who loves you will be completely. When you are not around, that love will always continue. This song we dedicate to Damanji, to Tony and his consort Didi, and to Mom. This song we dedicate to you. The meaning, even it's from a movie, the meaning is amazing. Please, when you get some time, look up the meaning of this song. Because it says, Kal ho na ho, tomorrow may never come. So when you see someone, see them as if you're seeing them for the last day.
hug them and squeeze them, and not squeeze, sorry, but laugh and talk and just be happy with that person. You just don't know if it is the last day, friends. This song is indicating to us.
हर गली बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी चाह है कभी कभी है रूप जिंदगी हर पल यहाँ जीवन जिया जो है समा कल हो न हो हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी चाह है कभी कभी है रूप जिंदगी हर पल यहाँ जीवन जिया जो है समा कल हो न हो चाहे जो तुम्हें पूरे दिल से लगता है वो मुश्किल से ऐसा जो कोई कहे है बस वही सब सहसे है इसको हाथ का
पलकों के सामने पास कोई जो आए लाखों संभालो पागल दिल को दिल धड़के ही जाए पर सोचना इस पल में जो वो दास्तां कल हो न हो. Let's sing together, everyone. हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी चाहे कहीं कभी है धूप जिंदगी हर पल यहाँ जो है समा कल हो न हो. श्री कृष्ण शरणम मम श्री कृष्ण शरणम. Come to me, my child, I'll be waiting here for you. Ah, na, 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 na. I'd like to thank my dear friends Dani for bringing out this bravery in Sakshi, because she has never ever said she's going to sing a song with me. So Dani, thank you wherever you are for making this child so brave, and I hope that it will continue to blossom. Thank you so much, everyone. Namaskar. And may you always be happy in your heart. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you so much, Pandit Ji. And just to echo that, that's what our brother Danny believed in. He believed in promoting the youths and giving them an opportunity. So, Sakshi, I just want to say, echo your father. Thank you so much for contributing that. And to do it in such a forum, I commend you for that. And I say, please keep it going. And you're going to continue to make all of us proud. And I want to add one brief thing before I hand it over to Pandit Ramakrishna. And I just want to say thank you to Panditji for another evening, not only of wonderful delivery and messages, but he echoed something that Dr. Dar Ramdayal told me on Friday when he said that he wanted to take a step back and he wanted to let us, Danny's friends, get a chance that night. And you did the same thing tonight. And I thank you so much for allowing everyone the opportunity for that. I know we have so many pundits here. We're going to try to close at 9:30. And with that in mind, I know it's a Sunday evening. We're probably going to keep on going after, as we have been in the previous nights, but to allow everyone to go get some refreshments at 9:30. And if you have to leave, that's okay. But we're going to try to stick with that time frame. I want to say namaste to Sankalp, Pratyush, and Brian. And you guys are musicians. We're trying to get not only singers, but also musicians. So guys, please come forward and be a part of the satsang. And Brian, I ask you to please come forward and play for us. Same Sankalp and Pratyush as well. And over to Pandit Ramakrishna.
So devotees, I'm not the singer by profession, so I'll do what I can do. The most and the best is offering prayers. I know that Danaji has been involved in both parts of our ashram. I know I think Acharya Madan was here last night or the night before. So he did a lot of selfless service for Chinmaya Ashram in Kissimmee and our main ashram in Castleberry, which we're affiliated with. And the entire ashram setting and the family, they send their condolences, and they will arrange eventually for sadhu bhiksha in the main ashram in up in Rishikesh. So Danny touched a lot of lives, and he's done a lot of selfless service. This afternoon, this evening, rather, devotees, I'll only chant 3 shlokas from the Gita, the Gita Dhyanam rather. And the Gita Dhyanam, what is the Gita? Gita was preached on the battlefield of Kurukshetra to Arjuna. Who is Arjuna? We are all the Arjunas of this world. We are all the Arjunas of this world. Sometimes we have this misconception that Gita is for the dead man. Our Guruji always tells us that Gita is for the living dead. It is for the living dead. So Gita is to prepare us for what's next to come. So together, devotees, if you know the Dhyanam, we join together as we pray for that soul. It is said that this ye sab kuch maya here, that this entire, everything in this world is all maya. And the only thing that can save that soul is the prayers. So when we all say to pray, we should clasp our hands, whichever God we believe in, pray to God Almighty, asking for that soul to gain moksha, to gain liberation, to be free from this samsara. So together, devotees, we pray as we chant the Gita Dhyanam. Hari Om Partaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Kratitam Purnana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamrita Varshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashaadhyayinim Amba Tvamanusandadhami Bhagavat Gite Bhavadveshanim Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pulad Vrindayata Patra Netra
येन त्वया भारततैल्यपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमया प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ध्यानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीत अमृताद्वे नमः सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दुग्धगोपालनन्दना पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भुक्त दुग्धं गीत अमृतं महत्. All of us together. वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचानूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्. All of us together. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Together, there's one thing that we should realize is that Ram Nam Satya Hai. It is said that Rama se bhara Rama ka naam, Shama se bhara Shama ka naam. If you ever go to India and you're in front of a funeral procession, Are Bapre, you better run, because why? All you hear is Ram Nam Satya Hai, Ram Nam Satya Hai, Ram Nam Satya Hai. What does it mean? That the only thing that remains true in this world is that name of the Lord, is the name of the Lord. So every moment, devotees, we should always chant the name of the Lord. So let's all join. Ram Nam Satya Hai, Ram Nam Satya Hai, Ram Nam Satya Hai. Hari Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om. Thank you very much, Panditji.
Thank you so much, Pandit Ramakrishna. I'll ask Panditji Amar to please come forward. Panditji Amar is still here? Okay, I'll ask Panditji Rewa. As I mentioned, we have so many pundits here this evening. And you know, this is, again, we've spoken it so many times. Danny supported, namaste, Panditji. Danny supported so many. I can't think of an organization, a mandir that Danny has not supported in Orlando. And if you didn't see Danny supporting a pundit, then that said more about the pundit than it said about Danny. And I don't mean that in any disrespect. Well, but Danny, in addition to being such a talented musician, he was an excellent judge of character. And he would call a spade and tell you exactly how it is. Panditji, over to you.
Namaste and Jai Sitaram, everyone. To all my respected Revered Pundit brothers, my dear sisters and brothers, tonight once again we are gathering to pay homage, to pay our respects, and to pray for beloved Daniji, wonderful young man in his prime, but he has to leave. He has performed the role what he has come for, and in his short time, he has done much service and all types of endeavors and involvements that which will help his soul, his divine soul. Today, on behalf, first of all, of my family, my wife and family, I want to express condolences to the family. And may God bless you, give you the strength so you can cope with this very tragic loss. Indeed, when we lose someone, it is very, very hard, very difficult. And though one might say don't grieve, but it affects. When the rain falls on our roof, then we know how it feels. So I want to invoke the presence of God, Prabhu. Please bless his family. Please help them through these very trying times. Before I do my bhajan, I want to share one little thing with you, and that is man minus man equals what? Let me ask you this. 5 minus 5 equals what? 0. Man minus man equals what? 0. The first man there is human being, you and I, 8.4 million species of life. The second man is the mind. and mind is an abstract receptacle of thoughts. So when man, you and I, can eliminate the second man, which is the mind of thoughts, then we will be zero. And zero has no beginning, no middle, no end. Who has those qualities? The divine himself. In the Vedanta, Advaita's Vedanta, the school of thought, it says, all of us exist even before we come into this world, into human form. We exist as a divine Atma, as consciousness. This is the school of thought. And then when mother and father, these two cells meet, they fuse and become a body, an embryo, a fetus. Then that soul comes into the fetus and give life to it. After 9 months of gestation, the baby is born, you and I. So we exist even before we take birth or have birth. And Daniji, he has come into this world and now he has done his part and he's living. So that is why when Gita says, Nainam chindanti shastrani, Nainam dahati pavakaha. It says the soul, that divine Atma, and it can be used as soul, but more so the self. And when we have self-realization, it's God's realization. Let's make use of our body, for we know it's not going to last for a while. Mukam karoti vachalam. You give speech to the dumb, O Lord. Panggung langge iti girim. Giri means mountain. You help us to cross mountains of problems. Yat kripa tamam vande Paramananda Madhavam. How very sweet you are, O Lord. You are Param Anand, supreme bliss and happiness. One drop of that and we'll be contented. For Santosham Param Sukham. Contentment brings happiness. Ram Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari. Ram Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari. Sing together.
Ram Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari.
Panduranga Hari Panduranga.
Panduranga Hare Panduranga Hare.
Oh Panduranga Hari Panduranga.
Panduranga Hare Panduranga Hare.
Deva 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 Mahadeva Deva.
Deva 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 Mahadeva Deva.
Oh Deva 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 Mahadeva Deva.
Deva 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 Mahadeva Deva.
Ram Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari.
Ram Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari.
Panduranga Hare Panduranga Hare.
Panduranga Hare Panduranga Hare.
Adi Deva Deva Brahma Vishnu Deva.
Adi Deva Deva Brahma Vishnu Deva.
Om Adi Deva Deva Brahma Vishnu Deva.
Adi Deva Deva Brahma Vishnu Deva.
Om Adi Deva Deva Brahma Vishnu Deva.
Adi Deva Deva Brahma Vishnu Deva. Adi Deva Deva Brahma Vishnu Deva.
Oh, Adi Deva Deva Brahma Vishnu Deva.
Adi Deva Deva Brahma Vishnu
Panduranga Hari, Panduranga Panduranga Hari, Jai Jai Panduranga Panduranga Hari, Jai Jai Panduranga Panduranga Hari, Jai Jai Panduranga Hari, Jai Jai Panduranga Hari Panduranga Hari, Jai Jai Panduranga Hari Panduranga Hari, Jai Jai Panduranga Hari Hey Panduranga Hari, Jai Jai Panduranga Hari Panduranga Hari, Jai Jai Panduranga Hari Oh Panduranga Hari, Jai Jai Panduranga Hari Bolo Panduranga Hari Jai Panduranga Hari Oh Bolo Panduranga Hari, Jai Jai Panduranga Hari Oh Shri Krishna Vasudevaya Bhyo Namo Namah Vrindavan Bihari Lall Bhyo Namo Namah Shri Krishna Bhyo Namo Namah Hey Panduranga Hari, Jai Jai Panduranga Hari Bolo Panduranga Hari, Jai Jai Panduranga Hari Hare Ram Krishna Hare Mukunda Murari Panduranga Hare Panduranga Hare. Final thought, my dear sisters and brothers. Many of us, we go to the grocery store. And let's say we go for different items, but we want to buy a jar of milk. What date is this today? 12? Let's say it's 12, March 12. If you go to Publix to buy a gallon of milk, and you see the milk is marked March 13th or 14th, and you see a jar marked March 20th, which one would you choose? The 20th, isn't it? Why not the 13th? Because you bring it in one day, it will expire, it will go bad, you can't use it. My dear sisters and brothers, like that across the board, every item on the shelves have an expiration date. This item also has an expiration date. The difference between those items in Publix and this item, which is the human body I'm talking about, is that we know the expiration date of those items. This one, we don't know the expiration date. Henceforth, if we're going to bring the milk home and make full use of it, when we know the expiration date, this one we don't know, we should make fuller use. That's the logic. And with that in mind, my dear sisters and brothers, procrastination is the thief of time. जो कल करना है आज कर ले और जो आज करना है अब कर ले. What has to be done tomorrow, do it today. What has to be done today, अब कर ले, do it now. Vrindavan Bihari Lall ki jai.
Jai.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Panditji Rewa. Always an absolute pleasure listening to you, and thank you so much for your contribution. I'll ask Panditji Ravi Govardhan to come forward, please. Okay. Okay. He would like his sons, Sankalp and Pratyush, to go on his behalf. So I will ask them to please give us the next rendition. And then I will ask Panditji Raju after that. Again, we are live streaming on Facebook and YouTube. Both links have been shared on Facebook for the East West Connection page. So if you would like to share this wonderful evening of music and memory for our brother Danny, please share that with your friends and family. Over to Sankap and Pratyush.
Sitaram, everyone, namaste. Um, so Pratyush, my brother Pratyush and I are going to offer something on our parents, Ravi and Surabhi's behalf. Much love to the family. Like, we're really going to miss Danny. Yeah.
So the Gita says, Nainam chindanti shastrani, nainam dahati pavaka, अजोनित्य शाश्वतोयम पुराणम नयम भूतवा भवितावान भूया जो हम प्यार जिससे हम प्यार करते हैं, हमारे परिवार, हमारे दोस्तों, सच में छोड़ के नहीं जाते हैं, हमेशा हमारे साथ रहते हैं, बस एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाते हैं. Those that we really love, our family, our friends, they don't really ever leave us. I feel like they're always with us, somehow, some way. Coming here, oftentimes a week, you go someplace and it's kind of sad, it's kind of down. Tonight here, I just feel a lot of love. I feel a lot of friendship, and I think that's our dear friend with us right now.
Shyam re, Shyam re, Shyam re, Shyam re, Teri puja karo, Sube Shyam re, Teri puja karo, Sube Shyam re, Shyam re, Shyam re, Shyam re, Shyam re, Teri puja karo, Shyam re, Teri puja karo, Shyam re. आराधन करो निवेद्य से निराजन करो आवाहन करो आराधन करो नैवेद्य से निराजन करो प्राण के दीप से आज कर प्रभु प्राण रंग में रहो अभिराम रे श्याम रे श्याम रे श्याम रे श्याम रे तेरे पूजा करो शुभ श्याम रे तेरे पूजा करो शुभ श्याम रे.
तेरी मुरली बनो और घर पे नचूं, तेरी उंगली पे मैं बनके गिरिधर करूं, तेरी मुरली बनो और घर पे नचूं, तेरी उंगली पे मैं बनके गिरिधर करूं, मैं बनूं मोर पंखी मुकुट पर रखूं, बनूं यमुना पुर अभिराम रे, घनश्याम रे, घनश्याम रे, घनश्याम रे, घनश्याम रे, तेरी पूजा करूं सुबह शाम रे, तेरी पूजा करूं सुबह शाम रे। तेरा आदेश दीपा पालू सदा, तेरा आदेश दीपा पालू सदा, तेरा आदेश दीपा पालू सदा, बनके अर्जुन रहो विश्व में सर्वदा, बनके अर्जुन रहो विश्व में सर्वदा, गनिहार पगों में सकल संपदा, नाम जपता रहो, नाम जपता रहो, नाम जपता रहो निष्काम रे, घनश्याम रे, घनश्याम रे, घनश्याम रे, घनश्याम रे, तेरी पूजा करूं सुबह शाम रे, तेरी पूजा करूं सुबह शाम रे, घनश्याम रे, घनश्याम रे, घनश्याम, 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 घनश्याम रे, घनश्याम रे, घनश्याम रे, घनश्याम रे, तेरी पूजा करो सुबह शाम रे, तेरी पूजा करो सुबह शाम रे, तेरी पूजा करो, तेरी पूजा करो, तेरी पूजा करो सुबह
Dhanyavad. Sankalp Pratyush. So beautifully done. I'll ask Panditji Satesh to give us the next contribution. And Brian, if I could ask you to please play. I'd also like to welcome and say namaste to my Bhaiya Panditji Rokesh and thank him for giving me the absolute hardest job in the world tonight. Tonight is Oscars, but I feel like I'd rather be hosting that. That'd be a lot easier than going through all you talented individuals here. And as a reminder, please keep your bhajans 2 verses. It's Oscar night, but we can't play you off if you're already playing music, right? So just please do your best by us. Oh, and if you really want to sing, we're going to keep singing, I'm telling you. So if you really want to sing, stay back after we do closing prayers. I'll ask Panditji Satesh, then Panditji Raju. If I will ask him to give us his contribution and then go right into closing, if you wouldn't mind closing prayers. And then, we'll continue going after that with the music. Over to Pandit Satesh.
Sitaram, everybody. Just a little secret. If you want to kind of skirt the rules without, going over your verses, just sing songs without verses. Kirtans work the best. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Rama. 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 Ayodhyavasi Ram, Ram Ram, Dasarath Nandan Ram. Ayodhyavasi Ram, Dasarath Nandan Ram. Ayodhyavasi Ram, Ram Ram, Dasarath Nandan Ram. Ayodhyavasi Ram, Ram, Dasarath Nandan Ram. Padit Pavan Janaki Jeevan Sita Mohan Ram. Janaki Jeevan Padit Pavan Janaki Jeevan Sita Mohan Ram. Ayodhyavasi Ram, Ram Ram, Dasarath Nandan Ram. Ayodhyavasi Ram, Ram, Dasarath पतित पावन जानकी जीवन सीता मोहन राम
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 ओ राम 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 बोलो राम राम 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 राम
अयोध्या वासी राम राम दशरथ नंदन
ओ अयोध्या वासी राम राम दशरथ नंदन राम
पावन जानकी जीवन सीता मोहन राम
पावन जानकी जीवन सीता मोहन राम
ओ राम 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 बोलो राम 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 ओ
राम 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 बोलो राम राम राम
राम राम राम बोलो राम राम राम
ओ राम 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 बोलो राम 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 बोलो राम 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 राम राम
Jai Ho. Thank you so much, Pandit Ji. Satish. Like catch it. Thank you. Rudradev. Danny smiling. Definitely. I'll ask Pandit Ji Raju to give us his contribution and then lead us into the closing prayers.
प्रेम से बोलो सीतारामचंद्र भगवान की जय। उमापति महादेव शंकर भगवान की जय। प्रेम से बोलो सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। Pandit ji, happy to see you, all the Pandits. So nice to have all of them. Sita and Devi, each one. I don't know about Adani. I know very little bit. I could see he may bring all the community together, all the temples together. He put all the efforts while he living here. It's very important for us understanding the nature while we live in. Praise that person, not when person die. This always have to think that. While you live in, praise that person. He could hear when a person passed away. That body you're talking to. In Garuda Purana explains so beautifully. Before I start a few verses in Bhagavad Gita, sorry, in Garuda Purana, I sure you have some time here, right? Okay. Prem se bolo si Lakshmi Narayana Swami Bhagavan ki jai. Now let us meditate on Ganesh Bhagavan in your mind. Om Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Hari Om Gajananam Bhutaganadi Sevitam Kapita Jhambo Palasaru Bhakshanam Umasutam Shoka Vinasha Karanam Namami Vigneshwaram Vande Padapankajam Vakratunda Mahakaya Kodi Surya Samaprabha Nirvignam Gurume Deva Sarva Karyeshu Sarvadham Om Samagas Chaiva Dantasya Kapilo Gajakarana Kahalambo Darasya Vigato Vignanasha Vinayakah Dhumraketu Ganadhya Bala Chandra Gajam Tadashaitani Namani Epatempim Vidyarambe Vivahe Cha Praveshe Nirgame Tata Sangrame Sankade Chaiva Vigna Sanajayatem Vinayakaya Vidmahe Gajananaya Dhimahi Tanno Vigna Prachodaya Tarihi Om Principal Sri Ganesha Bhagavana Ki Jai Bhajagovindam 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 Mudamate Samprapte Sannihite Kale Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dikaran Karane Punarapi Jananam Punarapi Maranam. Life and death is very common. People have to die, people have to live. When you come to this earth, the God gives you the job to perform. Become a sevak, do my work. When you're in a mother's womb, there's a water bag. All the mothers know. I know it's very hard for the mother that losing a son. Most of the children supposed to do the funeral for the parents. This is not happening. This is happening in the opposite direction. Mother had to make the child, take care of the child, and after time, when the departed soul, we had to cremate the body. It's very hard for the mother. When her mother have the baby in his stomach, what you put in, that does make a lot of difference. What you pray, what kind of mantras you chant, the baby listens inside all the time. When the baby came out, the baby crying. Whole universe, they're having a happiness. But the soul, individual soul, they're asking a God, why are you sending me to this earth? This is sinful place. We commit sin. And that's why the mother supposed to put all the energy into that soul, that create that individual for 9 months. The time of the delivery, the child cries, everybody happy. But child crying. And there's a moment, God cut the connection of that soul. The soul know exactly what he was before. There's somewhere in our mind that settle that message, but we have to uplift ourselves to understand who I am. When you look at a mirror, the self exactly if it's a thief, if it's a devotee of a God. We pretend most of the time I'm a devotee of a God, but we're not. When we come here, we must commit sin. That's a part of the job. This is very important for us. Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi Maranam. Adi Shankaracharya explained, hey, Mudamate. Mudamate means all the stupid people listen very carefully, chant the mantra of the gods all the time, say the praise of the God. Punarapi Jananam, Punarapi. You're going to die one day, you're going to come back one day again. Many times people say Dani was very young and untimely death. It's nothing like untimely death. God is already made the time. That made the time especially. This is the time what you're going to do for the soul. The soul is depart from the body. They want to enter back to the body. That God didn't allow that to happen. Urdhva explains in a Garuda Puran, in a Garuda asking a question to the Lord Vishnu Bhagwan. When the time of death, what will happen for the individual? Soul will be taking of the energy from the body, and you will see the soul looking at the individual who come to collect that soul. If it's a person who come and collect the soul, Urdhva Kesho, Kaka Krishna, Nakha Yudao. Urdhva Kesho means a long, long hair. Kaka Krishna, very dark skin. And there is a person that come, that means the Yamraj, servants come and collect that soul. That's why sometimes they have a death in the family. We look at the individual, if the soul came from the upper part of the body or bottom part of the body. Upper part of the body, when a soul come out, is a very good death. When a part of the bottom part of the body, the soul came out, 9 holes, randras, randra means this holes, they exit, the soul will be exiting. Sometimes soul leave from the eyes, sometimes leave from the ears and nose. That's why people put all the gold and everything, time of the death. Cremating a body is not so easy. Family members together. We suppose in India, we do, as the time of the death, somebody die in a family, first we call a Kapala Agni. One of the Agni name called a Kapala Agni. We light in front of the house. Everybody knows somebody died in the house. Everybody very silent, saying a prayer for the individual soul. They make a wreath, take a bamboo and a tie like a ladder. They put a kush grass, they put a leaf, banana leaf, put a black tail, and write a, you bathe the body, you take the body, and after you put it on top of the wreath, all the Indian Hindu people is always expecting to have a 4 to 5 boy children. Want to lead. 4 boys, both in dead body, and want to lead. They put a Kapala Agni in front of the house. Take a gobar, dry gobar, you light a fire, we take it to cremation ground. When you take the cremation ground, the son will do all the sanskaras. You have to understand, we have a 16 sanskaras. From the day you're born, if it's a Brahmin children, they shave the head same time. They're both the ears the same time. That as a child born. If a child born, father here, I have a boy child, they're going to take a shower because his responsibility less down. He could do the sanskaras, namskarana samskaras, pumsavana, baby shower. All those things very important. It's not that people do baby shower for the fun. The baby shower is for the reason. Husband had to comb the wife hair, put all the bangles, make she dress up nice. All those things called a baby shower. When you finish baby shower, she's going to give a birth of the son. When you hear that's why we shave the head for the baby, sanskaras begin. Mudan samskar, namskar, samskar, karana vedana, all vidyabhyas, annaprashan, all each one. If you read a Garuda Puran, explain to us everything very clearly. After the death, different story. The soul has to go through so much difficulties. If a soul, the Yamraj servant comes and they take the soul, and family members cries all the time, we must not cry for anybody leave. We have the attachments. When you have attachments, we cry. You have less attachments. I know it's very hard. We have our brothers and sisters. Parents die. Garuda Puran explains you have a right to cry. The one day is a cremation day. The cremation day. Okay, 1 minute. Let me pray for that individual soul before I leave here. And the one of the shloka we call a Yama Stotra. This Yama Stotra is very important. Stotras we chant for the individual soul. Now let us meditation of Yamraj. You could say after me, Yamaya, Dharmarajaya, Mrityave, Chantakaya cha, Vaivasvataya, Kalaya, Sarvabhuza, Kshayaya cha, Audhambaraya, Dadnaya, Nilaya, Parameshtine, Vrukodharaya, Chitraya, Chitraguptaya, Vai Namaha. Om Mariyam Yamaya Yamadharmarajaya Mrityave Chandakaya Vaivasvataya Kalaya Sarvabhutakshayaya cha Audhambaraya Dadnaya Nilaya Parameshine Vrukodharaya Chitraya Chitraguptaya Namo Namaha.
नियमस्तः स्वयं यच्च कुरुते नियन्त्रितान् प्रहरिणे मर्यादानां शमनाय तस्मै नमः यस्य स्मृता च न जानाति भृङ्गुरत्वं निजनरः प्रमादलस्य रहितो भुजकाय नमोऽस्तुते विदाय तुलिशयनं येनाहं मानिनं कुरु धनाय दौलितं शयनं येनाहं मानिनं कुरु महतां चूर्णगैतो गव्यां तस्मै नमोतकाय च यस्य प्रचण्डस्य विधान यत्रासितः आहा कुर्वं प्रमुदन्ति नमो नमः कृपादृष्टिनन्ता च यस्य सत्कर्मकारिषु पुरुषेषु नमस्तस्यै यमाय पितृस्वामिने कर्माणं बलदानं हि कार्यमेवेतुचित् पक्षपातोक्तस्य हि नमो यस्य तं यमाय च यस्य दण्डभयादुद्धः दुष्कर्म कुकुर्म कृतान्ताय नमस्तस्यै चेतसे चेतनं सदा प्राधान्यं येनाय स्वमहतां कर्मणां सदा मर्यादानं रक्षं कर्ते नमस्तसे यमाय च न्यायार्थयस्य गच्छेतु गच्छन्ति मरणोत्तरं शुभाशुभं फलं प्राप्ति तस्मै यमाय च सिंहासनूढवरवानपि पापकृतं यस्याग्रे कम्पते त्रास तस्मै नमोतकाय च यमाय धर्मराजाय मृत्यवे चान्तकाय च वैवस्वताय कालाय सर्वभूतक्षयाय च औदम्बराय दद्नाय नीलाय परमेश्वने वृकोदराय चित्राय चित्रगुप्ताय मे नमः अनादिनिधनोदयः शङ्खचक्रगदाधरः अक्षय पुण्डरीकाक्ष प्रेतमोक्षप्रदो भवेत् अतसी पुष्पसङ्काशं शीतपनसमन्वितं ये नमस्यन्ति गोविन्दानि तेषां विद्यते भयं कृष्ण कृष्ण कृपारुतमागतीनां गतिर्भवान् संसार मम ज्ञानं प्रसिद्ध पुरुषोत्तमा नारायण सुरश्रेष्ठ लक्ष्मीकान्तवरप्रदाम् अनेन तर्पणेनैव प्रेतमोक्षप्रदो भवाम् ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुं प्रचोदयात् हरिः ओम् नागेन्द्रहराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्माङ्गरागाय महेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय दिगम्बराय तस्मै नकाराय नमः शिवाय ॐ मंदाकिनी सचल चंदन चर्चिताय नंदीश्वर प्रमथनाथ महेश्वराय मंदार पुष्पेण बहु पुष्प सपूजिताय तस्मै मकराय नमः शिवाय ओम शिवाय गौरीवदनाब्ज वृंद सूर्याय दक्षद्वर नाशकाय श्रीनीलकंठाय वृषभध्वजाय तस्मै शिकाराय नमः शिवाय वसिष्ठ कुंभोद्भव गौतमार्य मुनीन्द्र देवाचित शेखराय चंद्रार्क वैश्व नरलोचनाय तस्मै वकाराय नमः शिवाय यक्ष स्वरूपाय जराधराय पिनाकहस्ताय सनातनाय दिव्याय देवाय दिगंबराय तस्मै यकाराय नमः शिवाय पंचाक्षरमिदं पुण्यं यपठेत् शिवसन्निधौ शिवलोकम् अवाप्नोति शिवेन सह मोदते ॐ नमः शिवाय हरि ओम नमः शिवाय कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः आकाशं वैतं तोयं यथा गतसागरं सर्वदेव नमस्कारः केशवं प्रतिगच्छति कृष्णं च बलभद्रं च वसुदेवं च देवकीं यशोदां नन्दगोपं च सुभद्रां तत्र पूजयेत् जातकं सवधार्ताय भूभरणाय च कौरवाणां विनाशाय जयतमनाय च पाण्डवानां हितार्थाय धर्मसंस्थापकाय हरिं वसुदेवं सुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् हरिः ओम् त्वमेव मातश्च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च ससखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेवम् ॐ द्यौ शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगं शान्तिर् पृथ्वी शान्तिरप शान्तिरौषधय शान्तिर्वनस्पतिर्शान्तिर्विश्वदेव शान्तिर्ब्रह्मा शान्तिर्सर्वेगं शान्तिं शान्तिरेव शान्ति समम् शान्तिरेति ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम तत्सत् प्रेम से बोलो सीता रामचंद्र भगवान की जय पावन सुत हनुमान की जय प्रेम से सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय राम नाम सत्य है राम नाम सत्य है राम नाम सत्य है सबको यही गढ़ है प्रेम से बोलो सीता रामचंद्र भगवान की जय Thank you
Jai.
for
Thank you so much, Pandit Ji, Raju. I want to say thank you to all the Pandit Jis. As was mentioned, felt like it was a yajna, felt like it was a 7-day yajna. Thank you, Pandits, for not making it 7 days. Really appreciate that. It was so much knowledge that was shared tonight. You know, this is the beauty of Sanatan Dharma. There's so many interpretations, so many beliefs, regional interpretations of our scriptures. And the goal for us is to find what works for us and finds what connects with our atmas. And you will know when you feel that connection, you will feel that. So thank you all again to all the pundits. I will ask if you would like to partake in some refreshments, actually, please partake in some refreshments. The family has arranged outside, and we will continue to have some. Okay, all right. Well, I guess we're gonna have another yajna. We're gonna have my Bhai Panditji Rokesh lead us off, and then we'll have some other contributions. And again, I just want to apologize if anyone wanted. Well, I know many people wanted to sing. If you didn't get to sing during the time this first session, I apologize. I ask that you please stay if you can, and we will get you in before the night is over. And if you are going outside to eat, please make sure the door is closed. And if you would like to have conversation, please make sure it's outside in the lanai with the door closed. So I will ask my bhai Panditji Rokesh to lead us into the second session of Wake. Streaming still going to continue going. We're going to continue to share this wonderful satsang, the vibrations from this wonderful satsang. I will ask Panditji Rokesh.
Thank you, Bhaiya. I'd like to reiterate those sentiments. I'd like to ask everyone to keep the we can keep the conversations as quiet as we can once we're in here. We're going to keep the satsang going. Please do. Humble pranam to all of the pundits, all the purohits. These bhajans we sing, they're never going to be the same. उद्धार करो भगवान उद्धार करो भगवान उद्धार करो भगवान तुम्हारे शरण परे शरण परे शरण परे प्रभु शरण परे शरण परे शरण परे शरण परे प्रभु शरण परे शरण परे उद्धार करो भगवान तुम्हारे शरण परे उद्धार करो भगवान तुम्हारे शरण परे कैसे तेरा नाम धियाए, कैसे तुम्हारे लगन लगाए,
कैसे तेरा नाम धियाए, कैसे तुम्हारे लगन लगाए।
हृदय जगा दो ज्ञान, हृदय तुम्हारे शरण परे, उद्धार करो भगवान, तुम्हारे शरण परे। पंटन तो की सुन सुन पाते, द्वार तेरे तक पहुँच न पाए।
पंतन तो की सुन सुन बातें, द्वार तेरे तक पहुँच न पाते।
भटके बीच जहां, भटके बीच जहां, तुम्हारे शरण परे, उद्धार करो भगवान, तुम्हारे शरण परे। तू ही श्यामल कृष्ण मुरारी, राम तू ही गणपति त्रिपुरारी।
तू ही श्यामल कृष्ण मुरारी, राम तुम्हें गणपति त्रिपुरारी।
तुम ही बने हनुमान, तुम ही बने हनुमान, तुम्हारे शरण परे, उद्धार करो भगवान, तुम्हारे शरण परे। भगवान करो भगवान, तुम्हारे शरण परे। ऐसे अंतर ज्योति जगाना, हम दीनों को शरण लगाना। हे प्रभु दया निधान, हे प्रभु दया निधान, तुम्हारे शरण परे। राधे 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 श्याम गोविंद राधे जय श्री राधे।
राधे 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 श्याम गोविंद राधे जय श्री राधे।
गोविंद राधे राधे श्याम गोपाल राधे राधे।
गोविंद राधे राधे श्याम गोपाल राधे राधे।
राधे 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 श्याम गोविंद राधे जय श्री राधे राधे।
राधे 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 श्याम गोविंद राधे जय श्री राधे।
गोविंद राधे जय श्री राधे।
गोविंद राधे जय श्री राधे।
गोविंद राधे जय Ram Nam. Very special welcome to our dear brother Brian. And you know, this is definitely something I'm sure he would want verbalized, and even not verbalized publicly, but the fact that you're here now and this happens, it's we got to do some music in his honor, and then even in the midst of this, it's an honor to have you home here now. So, yeah, well,
Right? Yep. Orlando's the place to be. Welcome. Welcome. Are you serious? Oh yeah. Gee, you know. All right. Yeah, we are continuing the. Oh, Mataji. Okay, all right. We'll ask Mataji and then Anand.
Jamu. जमुना के तिरवा पिया सब गैया जमुना के तिरवा पिया सब गैया ओ देखो भगवा चित घाट जमुना के तिरवा पिया सब गैया ओ देखो भगवा चित घाट